Hello guys, welcome back to another movie revisiting, and today we are revisiting Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Yes, I have been wanting to revisit this for a very long time. I think I bought this like when it first came out basically, and last night basically Hannah was like, can you pick me up from work or whatever, and I was like, I've only got this amount of time, and this is a 100-minute long movie and it fit perfectly in the slot, so I was like, this is the night, we're chucking it on. And boy, I had a great time with it. This movie, it came out in 1971, stars Gene Wilder, and is directed by Mel Stewart. It stars Gene Wilder, Jack Albertson, Peter Ostrom, who plays Charlie, and Roy Kinnear, Julie Dawn. Yeah, there's a lot of people on here that I don't really know the names of, but I know their faces. This is a fantastic film, which I just forgot about all the nostalgia in this movie. The music as well. I just forgot there was music in this film. And when the first song came on, the Candyman Can guy, and I was just like, this is so good, so good. This obviously is a 4K edition as well. The movie came out, I guess it would have been on its 30th anniversary or 40th anniversary in 2021 when it came out in 4K. I think the 4K was quite soft. The HDR looked okay as well, and it doesn't have Dolby Vision or Dolby Atmos, so it's basically just like a little update really for the 4K. Is it done well? I'd say okay. I wouldn't say it's amazing, because you can I did notice some new things is when Gene Wilder's talking, sometimes he spits things and you can see it, like some things I've never seen before. On his top lip he had like sweat or just water shining in the lights of the studio or whatever. So there was some things in more detail that you could see, but then there was other scenes where they just couldn't upscale it because the camera was out of focus a little bit or something. You could just tell. So it kind of worked, but then it kind of didn't. You could see more, but then you couldn't at the same time. I probably haven't seen this film for maybe 15 years. Last time I probably saw it was when maybe my early teens, and this was phenomenal. I had a real good time with it. Very nostalgic. Gene Wilder gives a fantastic performance as Willy Wonka. It's very iconic. I love the book as well. That's written by Roald Dahl, of course. And it's just I remember growing up with this film. It's just like a child's dream, innit, and go into a chocolate world like that, and then at the end of it being given it because you're on a test of what type of person you are. You were loyal and that type of person. So very, very, very good. I forgot about the whole ending of it as well. I forgot about twist at the end, the kind of little twist that was surprising. And I was watching this, I was thinking, hopefully within the next 10 years I have kids. This will be one I'll definitely want to watch again with my kids and stuff, and I can't wait for that. It just made me think about all the movies that I grew up with and what I want to reintroduce. And this is why it's important that these films do get 4K releases, because they get back popular again, they get back on shelves, they get back on maybe TV adverts, maybe not so much nowadays, but you know what I mean. They just get back out there in the domain. Things like Star Wars, when Star Wars Episode 3 ended, obviously we had nothing for ages, and then Disney bought it, and now Star Wars is everywhere again. So it's really good that kids get to experience what I guess we did as kids. I think it's just a continuation that needs to happen all the time. But the movie itself, revisiting it just fills me with so much joy. It's a good film. I really enjoy it. Rating it though, I will rate it an 8 out of 10. It is up there as one of my favourite family movies that is so easy to just watch. There is some bits in there, where it's all of a sudden he's around the world and just in Germany one day, and how is this guy all of a sudden there every time when the person found the golden ticket, etc. So there's a little bit like that, and being older as well, I actually noticed that the film wasn't filmed in Britain. It was filmed in some it looked a bit like Poland to me, or Germany or something. It's just really, really interesting when you're older and you kind of know places that you've travelled in, and even road signs. That's not a British road sign, that's a French or European road sign. So little things like that, But really, really good. Had fun with it. There it is, 8 out of 10, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Would I recommend the 4K? I would, just because it gets you in there, especially now that you can pick this up. I think it was on 3 for 30, if not definitely 2 for 30. So you should definitely pick this up if you haven't got it. But there it is. There's my revisiting of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Let me know your thoughts down below. Have you seen that movie recently? And have you checked out the 4K? Let me know, of course, your thoughts. Stay tuned for more videos coming soon. And, of course, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.